gang, back up in this thing, back up. Where's my fork? Oh, where you got my fork? I don't got your fork. That is my fork. That's not your fork. I just got these two. Oh. Anyways, Nicole gang, we back up in this thing. As you can tell by today's title, we're gonna be spilling a little bit of tea, honey. And also giving y'all a little bit of life advice. Anyways, like I said, so today, let's get into it. We're talking about relationships. Right? But not only are we talking about relationships, we're gonna just take it there. We're just gonna give y'all some life advice too, because I went on Instagram and I asked my followers to ask me for advice. And when I say advice, I mean relationship advice, life advice, family advice, friendship advice, because I don't know, like, we need advice. I don't know. But you guys, this is my first mukbang. I've been in mukbangs before, but I've never done one on my channel. But y'all already eat. Let me stop. Shout out to Seafood Station. Good old food. If you are ever ready to bust it down. Bust it down. I see that now. You know what? Let me get some ice in a cup of ice for that. Ooh, can you give me one too? Mm-hmm. But yeah, just talk to them shit. If you're ever in Orlando, be sure to stop by the Seafood Station, because honey, their food is real good. So I'm just gonna name out what apps we have, even though we did. I'll wait. Like the teacher say, I'll wait. Hey, y'all done talking? Why you got these party cups? Chelsea, like you told you my fucking glass. How many times I'm gonna tell you? My glass keeps breaking. Because you're aggressive. Damn. Anyways, so I don't know. My glass keeps breaking. Oh yeah, low key, cause probably somebody will be like, oh, broken ass bitch. No. So what you got? My glass keep breaking. I'm about to move. Tell the people what you got. I got Cajun corn. I got fried jumbo shrimp. I got a strawberry shortcake cake. You know what I'm saying? A little slice. I got this lobster mac and cheese. They got their little special sauce, ranch. Got a Welch over here. Got another kiwi strawberry over here. Settle up, baby, because I'm ready to take off. I got the same thing, so I'm not even. Oh, really? I basically got the same thing, but I got a pound cake instead of strawberry. So I guess we just start off by, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Well, that's like saying it's the sky blue. I feel like everybody has been in a toxic relationship once in their life, whether it's with your family, your friends, or a romantic relationship. All those relationships count. So, y'all, I'm gonna fight her. Like, bro, why do I always think of shit late? We needed napkins. But no, I can say that I've been in a toxic relationship before with a friend and with a guy, and I can pretty much say that betrayal is a motherfucker, and it can change you. It can make you been betrayed. Yeah, it can make you. It can make you feel like you really can't trust nobody. Like right now, I can't trust nobody because half of my friends and some people that come into my life, they come in with real horrible intentions, and my intentions are always pure. And when I do things for people, I don't talk about it. I just do it. You know. And I feel like when it came to the dude, it was more so me showing my affection through actions and not my words. And I feel like that's what created the problem too, because we were at that time we were having like mixed communication with each other on it, you know what I'm saying, on each other's end, you know. We never really expressed shit. I've been in a couple of toxic relationships. I feel like more of my friend problems happened when I was like more so in high school and middle school, and then after that I was just like, fuck y'all, fuck everybody. Like, I'm not really like fuck everybody. I still have friends and stuff, but I keep my distance because I feel like once you come out of a toxic relationship or situation, I honestly feel like it's very possible to have PTSD. Like, you're gonna always expect the next person to fuck you over. And that's why I'm like, I just be so, it's above me. You know what? It's above me. But like I said, I did go to some of my followers and ask them, you know, what are a few, because I take betrayal, no, I don't, a grain of salt. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. What's that be? I can take it. Like, I can't. It's so good. I can go through it. And I got sauce? They got hot sauce in there. Oh, baby. Let me find out something like that. Let me find out something like that. Seafood Station. Buffy. Silver Star Road. Orlando, Florida, 32826. No, that's not even the address. But no. I don't know. actually recently in a toxic relationship. It was like last year. It was like around, it wasn't this time last year. It was like, it was kind of, the time it don't really matter. But I was in a very toxic like situation. And the thing that I did, because after a while, I just knew it was fucked up. So I just mentally trained myself to get over that person. And then when I was ready to leave, I just left and I ain't turned back. And sometimes I don't like that because when you end, like when certain toxic relationships are ended, you're not able to still be cool with that person. And me personally, I don't like having bad blood with anybody. But with that person specifically, I am still cool with him. But he was, y'all, he was foul. Okay, I'm sorry. He was foul though.
And I'm with me too. Bitch, I almost choked. What the fuck? With me too. I'm still cool with my ex that like was toxic and shit just because of his mind. Like when I left, like he kind of was like going through it mentally, and I don't like seeing that, you know. So I still kind of, you know, pick up the phone here and there, still talk to him and stuff. But as a woman, like you have to learn to get out of it mentally first before you leave. Because if you just go because everybody telling you to leave, you're really not gonna get through it.
And you're gonna be fucked up in the head, still thinking and
like,
thinking
get
and thinking.
Out of it mentally first before you move on and stuff. Because most women, they don't like to do that. They like to just go and think that the grass is green on the other side.
And shit, the grass be brown as fuck. Like,
yeah, like partying with their friends or messing with new guys. Like, no, you gotta let that go first and then go have the time of your life. Because you can really damage yourself, like for real, for real.
And on that note, I'm gonna bring it to toxic friends real quick. Because I know that this is a problem that everybody on this earth has. With toxic friends, this is something that Ashley just recently taught me. Like, cause with me, when I see like a girl, like when I have a girl in my corner and she, you know, I peep that she kind of like a hater or she throwing shade. Me personally, I would just like remove myself from the situation and just stop being friends with her instead of saying something. But what Ashley has taught me recently is to address that shit. Because like females need to know, like, I don't know, because I've always been like that. Even in relationships, like a long time ago, when people used to do stuff to me in relationships, I would just be like, okay, bye. And that's something I learned to do in my most recent relationship, because I'm like, okay, I need to like kind of communicate more. I can't just cut somebody off and just disappear. Like, I gotta stop doing that, because that's also a toxic trait. Because what if that person is not aware of what they're doing?
Exactly.
But still,
some people aren't. And then my thing is too, don't just cut them off after y'all have one misunderstanding. That's another thing.
Oh, that's my biggest problem.
Because with me, if you do talk to that person, it's like, don't you get into it with your mama, right? You get into it with your sisters, right?
That was my biggest problem.
You get into it with your niggas, right? And you forgive them and go back to them. Don't do your friends like that. Don't get into it with them and then be like, oh, bitch, that's just it. Like, no, because everybody's gonna have that characteristic or that personality or that flaw that's gonna make you feel a specific way. And you have to learn mentally basically you have to mentally prepare yourself for the conversation. If you know what kind of person you're dealing with, don't walk into the conversation or the situation heated up.
Yeah. That's another thing too.
You gotta walk in that shit with a clear mind and a clear head. You have to walk up in there with acceptance. You have to accept that, okay, maybe they're not sorry for this, but is this something that we can move past? You know, like if something simple like, oh, he say, she say, you can get past that shit, because it's like, okay, you said that, but now you know the real shit. Now you can decide whether you want to move forward or not. You know, but if it's something dealing with like, she fucking with your nigga, she fucking your nigga, or she doing some crazy shit, you're gonna have to cut her the fuck off and let her deal with God.
Rewind. Fucking a nigga? Oh no, you getting beat the fuck up. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. Now in that case, that's the case where you beat the man and the woman. I'm sorry.
Because I'm finding now, with myself deep down inside, I used to be extremely violent back in the day. And that never got me nothing. That never got me nowhere. I was losing so much shit. I was always in trouble.
The only excuse...
Now I use my mouth.
Yeah.
I use my mouth and I use the knowledge from God to speak to people. I don't... All that extra shit, I don't have to... You don't gotta do all that.
The only reason for you to be violent in a situation is if you are defending yourself. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Don't throw the punches first, because that shit gonna come back on you either legally or physically. Like... Especially pretty girls.
Yeah, like if you hit me first, then we gonna swap. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you first.
And I know, like, especially with pretty girls get tried a lot. So it's like, dang, if I get into this fight, she might punch me in my eye. My eye gonna be black. I ain't gonna be that cute for a week. Like, no. And then with us, our faces are brand. So it's like,
that's what I'm saying. I have too much shit to lose.
It's above me
to be fighting folks. Like that's so fucking ratchet and ghetto. Like I don't.
It is.
I'm not gonna take my precious time out of my day to possibly, you don't know what kind of fight you may be walking
Somebody
into.
might pull out a weapon or a razor blade.
People be pulling out, they be trying to break your bones and shit. Like, I have too much to lose to be putting my hands on simple-minded people. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I can't.
I feel like nowadays, like, I'll just pistol whip somebody. Like, don't try me. But no, so I'm gonna take it to my Instagram. Like I said, some people were asking me for some advice. This advice is very like broad. I feel like a lot of people, some people were telling me about family problems, some people telling me about like relationships, friendships, the whole nine. And I was really surprised. So let me hold up.
Bitch, are you even eating? What the fuck?
Girl, I've been eating.
I'm tearing this food up. Shit.
Okay.
Tearing that ass up.
So, I don't know which one I should do first. Okay, so someone says, my boyfriend ended up having to go into a group home this summer because his family neglected him. He's getting out soon, but I haven't been able to talk to him in days. What should I do to keep my mind off of him till I get to talk to him? It makes me so sad. So one thing about men is that when they go through something, bye-bye.
Let's shut everything down.
Bye. I'm gone. That's how men are. And like, it's annoying. It's very annoying, but it's like you kind of have to like accept.
But wait, he in a group home. What kind of group home? Because you can still you have a phone in the group home. Like, you can actually use.
But what if he's the type of person that doesn't want to talk about his situation in detail because it's just so.
Yeah, maybe he's embarrassed. That's what I said.
He's probably embarrassed.
What kind
like
of group home? Because if you haven't talked to him in days, then maybe he's probably mentally like going through a lot. Like,
yeah,
his parents neglected him.
That's. Ooh.
You're the only person he has, and hell, he don't even know if you may walk out of his life at any moment and find somebody better because he's looking at himself like he's worthless. I say just wait,
and be there,
pray, and really try to mentally meditate. You just have to get inside your own head. You have to have that inner body experience. Feel yourself breathe. You have to learn to like channel your emotions by meditation. That's something that I do.
And also, I'm not sure if you're watching this, I'm not sure if you're this type of person, but I just forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Wow.
I'm gonna just take it to the next question. It was something deep too. I feel so bad. Y'all, like, my attention span is so horrible. That's why sometimes I accidentally cut people off, because if I don't say it right then and there, I just will forget what I
be repeating it in my head.
My attention span is so short.
About this apple juice.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, a lot of women aren't comfortable with being alone. So like, when your dude is going through something, her situation specifically, your dude is going through something like, and he's not talking to you, it's like, okay, cool. A lot of women have that like attachment issue, and it's like when a dude leaves them alone, they just have to talk to him. They have to talk to somebody. They need somebody. Like, you also have to be comfortable with being alone, because when these situations happen, you'll kind of cope with it better, because you know you don't really need nobody. You know, I don't know how deep y'all's relationship is or like how long y'all been, but you have to be comfortable with being alone, because even if it wasn't this situation, say he just randomly broke up with you and didn't leave you an explanation, you gotta just accept that and be like, okay,
because that's something that God's trying to take away from you, and it's not up to you to understand.
Yeah, and maybe it might not be the right time then, you know. So someone says, how long do you think people should talk before jumping into a relationship? I don't think that's really advice, but I feel like
a year.
I feel like about,
because I'm not gonna sit here and claim somebody after 4 or 5 months. I don't know you. I don't know shit about you. I literally.
But you are already forming feelings for them after 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, but you don't. People rush so fast to title, just like they rush so fast to have kids, just like they rush so fast to get married. What people don't like to talk about is the real shit that you're actually supposed to do. You are supposed to be. You can talk to somebody for a year, be dating them. Like, people say, "Oh, how long have y'all been married?" Well, they always put this in front of you.
Let me cut you off real quick.
We've been dating for 7 years, but we've been only married for 2.
But first, make sure you know that person's intentions with you though. Because a lot of men will lead a woman on and never have the intention of dating her.
Exactly.
So you can wait a year if you know that person's intention with you. You can wait 3 months. You can wait 6 months. Like if you know that person's intention.
If that dude asks you out, okay.
Yeah.
But you as a woman.
It does get to that point where you have to ask though. But if it gets to that point, then 9 times out of 10,
be asking.
I'm about to say 9 times out of 10, he never had good intentions for you.
So I say that because bottom line, I don't care what nobody say. A bitch can argue with me about this shit all day long. You know what kind of man you're dealing with, okay, sweetie? Them signs come quick, okay? Conversations, you need to be having those conversations.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you can end up putting yourself in a position to where you can't get out of it. And it's like, damn, if you've been talking to this dude for like 5 months, y'all rocking and y'all kicking it, and you bring up something like, I don't know, like ooh, because like you could be joking about kids or something with him, you know what I'm saying? Or you can be saying like little small shit to him. You just hear how he responds to stuff, you know?
And 9 times out of 10, the dude is already gonna say it like from the
they
jump.
know what the fuck, they know what they want. They know. Hunters. Like they know what they want. They came for you, right?
Yeah,
they know what they want.
So another question I have is, well, they have. Someone says, how do you fully get over your ex? So I'm gonna give you guys a few steps.
You don't. No, that's me right there. You don't. Stop thinking that you ever will, cause you won't.
Wait, what?
Nope, you won't.
Okay, it depends on the relationship.
Not like fully for you to say,
okay, I know what you mean. You on the more so deep level. I'm talking about taking the steps to like kind of get him out your mind.
Okay,
to where he's like running your mind. So
yeah.
Because honestly, everybody you date in your life is gonna have an effect on you. Like everybody. I'm
you're
sorry.
not gonna forget who they are.
Yeah, unless it was like a little fling, like a little fucking duck. But honestly, I would say step 1, stop stalking his motherfucking social media.
Bitch,
put his ass on mute.
Put that fucking phone down.
It's either you gonna unfollow him and make him unfollow you. That's that block and unblock. Or you're gonna put him on mute and you're not gonna see none of his shit. Put his friends on mute. You don't want to see none of his shit. Secondly, accept what it is, bro. That is the hardest part, but you have to accept like, damn, that's what it is.
And you wanna know
This
something
is what
else?
it is.
What bitches fuck up and they mess up and they do? Stop only looking at the greatest times y'all had together and start to remind yourself about the reason why the shit didn't work out.
Yeah.
Stop saying, oh, because when he was doing it. No, sweetie. You need to remember all of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You need to remember how he made you feel when he would say certain stuff to you.
Yep.
You need to remember what he did when y'all were together. The types of stuff that he said in them arguments. If you really want to fully get over somebody, you need to think about the bad more than you think about the good, because it's not gonna make you look at him like he's a bad person, but it's gonna help the process a little bit more, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, like I could never see myself being with a dude like this, because hell, that's all he ever used to do was just yell at me. You need to put that in your head, because half of the time what women fail to realize is it'd be a lot of bad that'd be big as fuck, but it'd be like 3 things, and it'd be like 15 good things that'd be small as fuck. Like, oh, he gave me compliments.
You have to know what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. Yeah.
He did this, but bitch, he dogged you the fuck out.
He got anger
was talking shit about you. He was being insecure. He had
you on the internet.
He literally was coming at your fucking neck. You know what I'm saying?
You
Comparing you to other
that.
bitches make you feel insecure. Remember that shit, because that's bigger than the 15 things over here. You gotta mentally put your mind to that.
So someone says, what to do when ex of months calls you crazy but low-key stalks your socials every day? Oh my god, that just happened to me. People always want to call you crazy when you get out of character, but they the ones that made you get out of character, because you don't never get out of character with nobody else. But when you get out of character, that's when they actually hear you. People don't hear you until you get out of character. So if he's calling you crazy, baby, he's crazy, because he's still stalking your social media.
Exactly.
So that right there, you should feel proud, okay? Because he's still checking you. You're not checking him. He's still checking you. So that's on that. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one, because that was very easy. Because that always happens. Dude, you're crazy. You made me crazy. Next. The fuck.
Oh, you was turning that food up.
I was, girl.
Oh, okay.
So this one, I'm not gonna. What did you do?
Bitch, some of this shit just popped in my fucking eye.
Okay, so this one is a little bit deep and it may be a little bit sensitive. So I need advice on having a toxic relationship with my mom and how to be more independent. I gotta put my phone down for that one. Let me say that again. He or she needs relationship on, oh girl, I said it so wrong. He or she needs advice on their toxic relationship with their mother, and they didn't learn how to be independent. That
like she wants to be independent.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that that person is still under their mom's household, and first things first, get the fuck out her house.
Second is try to minimize as much conversation while you're in the house. If you're trying to stay out the way, like do what you gotta do, but keep your mouth shut. Like if she says something to you, just don't even say nothing back, because she's expecting you to do that, because she's already deep rooted really against herself, and she's taking it out on you, like the failures and the,
like you gotta zone that shit out.
The stuff that she did in her life, like you just gotta channel it out.
And it's crazy because like that is so common. I've heard so many stories about toxic moms, and like I don't feel like there's an answer to it, because there's so many different types of toxic. Like there's some moms that would allow their child to get raped. There's some moms that would kick their kid out on the street. There's some moms that would not give a fuck about their child. Like I don't know. There's so many different situations, and I don't know your situation specifically, but first things first, I would say to work as hard as you can and get out of her house, because her what's the word? Toxicity? I don't know.
Yeah.
Her toxicness can like attach to you and kind of like
it can
affect your everyday life.
Person.
Yeah, and you can turn into a monster, like literally. It can probably make you become toxic to other people unknowingly. So I would say, work as hard as you can to get out of her house and really be on your own, because when you're in your own shit, can't nobody say nothing to you. Can't nobody come up to your house. Why? Because that's trespassing. I don't know how old you are, but I would honestly, if you're too young to like kind of go out on your own, I would honestly seek advice or help from a family member, somebody that you can trust, like maybe an aunt or like a big cousin, because this situation is very common, and it's like it's hard. I know it is. But
yeah.
So I'm gonna try to answer one or two more questions. After these,
it was a lot of questions.
It was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. And I'm kind of sad that I can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of sad that I can't answer all of them. But a lot of them are similar, and a lot of people weren't really asking me for advice. They was asking me about myself.
Okay.
No, that's not advice. Oh shit. Somebody. Okay. I've seen this question a lot. I'm not just reading off of it, but a lot of people were saying that their best friend was fucking their dude, or like their best friend ended up with their dude.
Like in a relationship?
Yeah, like I seen like at least 3 people like say that, and it was like, how do I get over that? First of all,
after shit like that, you just can't. You can't look at people the same. Like
that's what I be saying. Like that's that PTSD right there.
That's like, damn, you can't trust nobody. One of your close friends. That's fucking disgusting. I don't know. I feel like to get over that type of stuff,
you don't.
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I ain't gonna lie.
Because if that shit ever happened to me, it's like, first of all, I don't know if you want to confront the girl and ask her why and get closure from that, but 9 times out of 10, that bitch probably was hating on you, or she
been wanted your spot.
Yeah, she just wanted that shit, because it's like, most bitches are like that.
Because when I was in high school, I've had my friends, ooh girl, y'all cute, ooh girl, yes, ooh girl, as soon as we broke up, all on his dick.
Like, that shit is
trying to date him.
It's like, because men are the root of all problems, so it's like,
and they tear us
y'all just
apart.
Sit there and just allow this person to like control what we got. That's foul as fuck. And I feel like to genuinely, if you want to get over something like that, you just gonna have to either, if you're a person that's quick to move on, you might want to try to do that. Try to keep testing the waters out, but keep your guard up, and you need to learn to analyze what you just saw.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're looking for the signs, I mean, look for the signs in a dude. You need to look for the same signs in a friend, because like friends be giving out those signs, and you know what a lot of friends do? They like to joke around and throw shade in there. A lot of friends do that. They like to joke around and throw shade. Please catch that shade,
because them bitches be serious.
Catch that shade right at that moment.
Them hoes be dead fucking serious.
That happens way too often. Way too often. So whoever that, your best friend, because there was about 3 people that said that. They been wanting your friends, they been hating on you, so all you gotta do, I ain't even drinking, you could just. But no, they been hating on you, they been wanting your spot, all you gotta do is just thrive and be above that shit, honestly. Oh, speaking of jealous friends, somebody says my friend makes me dress down when we're going to the club because she doesn't want me to look nicer.
What?
That shit, I couldn't tell you how many times that shit has happened to me with girls. And it's like, sis, get your fucking money up or go ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your friend say something like that, really just say, I would just say, like, don't say that. Like, I would say that to my friend. Like, if she said that shit to me, I would have said, don't say that. Or I would have said, well, do you want to wear something of mine? But
that's what I was about to say. That's what I'm about to say.
I'm not finna be
I'm that type of person. I don't care.
Obviously, you know that she's insecure.
This is my thing. When we all step out, somebody's not okay.
I don't want.
If we all step out and we all wearing heels, honey, you gonna wear heels too. You don't have no heels? Okay, look at my closet. What size do you wear?
And if this bitch don't feel comfortable with wearing fucking heels, we all wearing fucking flats.
Exactly.
I'm not finna sit here.
It's not none of that.
These bitches take that shit too damn serious with these other women.
They do.
Like, let me look at this bitch and let me just try to. No, like
talking about can you take? Oh,
this you want?
Look. We going somewhere. It's real casual. You ain't gotta wear no makeup or nothing. But then your friend go and curl her damn hair and put on the whole face of makeup.
Put on the whole face makeup just so that you can look like shit.
That's sad. But when you look cute without makeup, then it's like bitch flip the script. But still, like there's girls out there like that.
That's ridiculous.
That's sad. I'm about to hit it with one more question, y'all, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm so mad that I couldn't get all of them, but y'all, it was so many of them. So I'm just trying to pick, like, I'm literally picking at random.
This is good. I would watch this video. Shit.
Okay, it's really not.
If I was in high school, I would watch this damn video. Y'all better be taking notes.
So, oops. Sorry, you guys. My camera keeps cutting off, so I really got to cut this short. Last question says, would you cut off your family to be more successful in life?
Nope.
So one thing I would say is that you need to make sacrifices, but you do not cut off the only people that will always be there for you.
I was broke these motherfuckers and I'll be rich with these motherfuckers.
Exactly. You do not cut off the only people that will always be there for you.
Because money don't even last that fucking long anyways. You gonna have your ups and downs when you up there. It's lonely at the top. You're gonna have your ups and downs. You're gonna go through lawsuits. You're gonna go through people coming at your neck for different things. You're gonna need somebody that knows you to calm you down.
And when you look around, the only people you have is the people that met you when you was successful, and they're only there for your fucking money.
Like people that do that, that's why they curse now. And that's why they don't mean.
And I don't know what they meant by that. If they mean like as far as making a sacrifice,
like, I'm gonna glow up and then maybe it was a sacrifice.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, I don't know what they mean by that. But
I'll never do that. That shit is so stupid.
Making sacrifices, yeah. I would say if you live in a different state from your family and they constantly want you to come home and it's like, okay, I'm working. It's like, okay, you just have to make them understand that, but don't cut them off. Those, at the end of the day, those are the only people that's gonna be here for you. Not a boyfriend, not a friend, not a manager, not an executive producer, nobody.
Nothing, nada.
Everybody switches up. And on that note, we out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, be sure to check out Ashley's channel. It will be down in the description box below. And what else? Oh yeah.
And subscribe to me. Yeah, let us know what y'all think. Like, let us know if that's how y'all agree with it, or if y'all disagree.
If you have a different, you know,
because
different,
I want to know, like, yeah, like you have like a different perspective, because it's like, damn, you just never know.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know, but like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Last but not least, make sure you cut on your post notification bell so you can get notifications each and every single time both of us post. And we out.